because I don't have my seatbelt on. But I stopped over at Sprouts because I had a second and I'm hungry, and Wednesdays is their $5, $6 sushi. And I love the sushi at Sprouts. So I got like a crispy shrimp roll. But while I was there, I got a call to go to Fresh Kitchen, which is right here, and pick up, it was like $6.35 to go like 3 miles. So heck yeah. Alright. That was ready when we got in there, which is awesome because I didn't think it was going to be. And I'm about 9 minutes away from the customer. I don't know if this is going to work. I just got a call for Buffalo Wild Wings, $6 to go 2.8 miles. But I don't know if I'll get back out. Alright, I did it. Now to get all the way over. We shall see. Alright, well, that was cool because this is another notorious place of food not being ready when you get there, but they are not doing dine-in. I guess they're doing like a whole revamp of the inside of Buffalo Wild Wings. There's construction going on in there, so the only thing they're doing right now is takeout, which is great because that means that the food has no reason to not be ready when we get there. I do have to drop this off at a hospital though, so I won't be taping that, but I will be back for the next order. All right, stopped into 7-Eleven quickly to get my little 63-cent large soda. It's a great deal. So, and I was needing something else besides water to drink. But yeah, I've been sitting here longer than I'd prefer, but I didn't want to waste too many miles. It was right across from the hospital, so I decided to park it here. I got quite a few offers, but they were all either upside down or $1 per mile, leading to a place where I'd have to trek just as many miles back. And then I did get an enticing shopping order from Aldi. It was like $27 and some change for another like 31 items, which that in itself was totally fine. It was that it wanted to go 14 miles way east, which means I have to do a bunch of those miles back. And so that for me just wasn't worth it. Not that what I'm about to tell you is, but it's something. I think it's $5.35 to go like 3 miles or 3.5 miles. I don't know. But at least it's not ending me somewhere where I have to waste a bunch of miles coming back. I can pretty much sit where I deliver this to and wait for another order. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, finally, it's about to be 4 o'clock, so this last hour has been like dead. I sat and I read for a little while, but I finally got a trip radar that I matched with on Uber Eats. $7.56 for 3-point-something miles for Chick-fil-A. So here we are. I tried to wait it out over by where I delivered that Chick-fil-A order, but there was nothing. And the way DoorDash does something now is that if you want to get any orders, you pretty much have to be in like a hotspot. If you're kind of on the outskirts of a hotspot, they don't send you anything. So that's cool. But I got all the way back over here. I literally was pulling into a parking spot when I got an order again for Chick-fil-A, $6.25 this time to go 1.9 miles. Alright, I just took an order. I don't know where I'm going. I just took an order, $8.50 to go 4 miles. It is a double pickup, but I don't know. What am I gonna do? And I think it might be in the mall, which is kind of, it's just kind of annoying because it's like, it's not great pay, but yet I have to find parking in a busy parking lot and walk into the mall to get to the food court in order to get to the restaurant that I need to pick it up, and then walk it all the way back. It's just a lot of extra wasted time versus actually going to a restaurant, parking in front of the restaurant and walking in. It's just a lot of extra time, and this is already a double order. I don't know, it is what it is. I needed to do something and make some sort of money, so here we are. What? Note to self: if we get a call for Asian Chow or Poke Lulu, automatic decline. It's getting to way too much of a hot season for this right now. Yeah, just no. It's 91 degrees outside, so trying to walk at pace to get to the part of the mall that I needed to get into, because it's an outside mall, so it's not like you get to walk in air conditioning. You're walking in the heat until you get to the food court, and it's not like other places where I can just kind of roll up and put my hazard lights on, because if I could, you know I would. Anyway, we're about 5 minutes to the first customer. And now we're 8 minutes away from the second customer. It's at an apartment, and she said that she will meet me outside. So there is an option that says meet at door, and then there's the option that says meet outside. So the assumption is she will be in like the parking lot somewhere, so that I'm not like walking to her door searching for her apartment. But you know what they say about assumptions. Lucky there, getting paid more as a pro. High paying offer, $23.50 to go 22 miles to shop. No. And then you want me to go to Wawa after. I mean, come on. Now, $10.10 to go 3.3 miles to pick up a Total Wine. That's more like it. All right, and then I just got a stack for an extra $4.50, but it's also from Total Wine, and it said for an extra 0.1 miles. So either they forgot something and added on to it, or their neighbor ordered something, which works for me. Like, it's not a great added on tip by any means, but I'm already gonna be there, and I'm probably not gonna have to drive any extra, you know. So now it's what, $14.60 to go 3.3 miles. So yeah, all day, every day. Yes, ma'am. All right, easy pickup as it normally is at Total Wine. You just have to go to the back, hit the little button if nobody's there. But somebody's always there pretty quickly. And I'm only 3 minutes now away from the customer. Had said 7 minutes originally, but I know how to cut through. So